Hey there, MiniWarGamers. MiniWarGaming Sheeb here. Today, we're going to talk about Nurgle tanks. My Nurgle tanks that I have half completed. So let's check them out. I, Sheeb, have a confession to make. I have not been true to the MiniWarGaming community. I have not painted all of my models myself. I commissioned a very talented friend of mine, my little sister, to help paint my models. Here she is today. Come here. MiniWarGamer, butts on fire.
Oh, thanks.
She's an excellent nail painter, and so I thought it would be okay if she would experiment on my little army men. How did this happen?
You pay me.
I paid you?
Yes, you do.
You stink. Did you fart?
No.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Really?
No.
You just have this natural odor about you? Maybe it's
no.
the Nurgle wearing off on you. Nurgle. Nurgle.
I bite that sometimes.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go explain them now. This first tank is my Predator tank that I have. It's just a regular Predator tank. I did not put any of the spikes on it when assembling. I kept it pretty basic, so it actually kind of looks like maybe a Space Marine Predator without the Imperial, those little things called ribbons or whatever. So it's pretty basic, it's pretty plain. The only thing that's different about this model, besides it missing one heavy bolter that my sister broke off, is the paint job that we did. First, after it was all assembled, I painted the entire model bolt gun metal.
When he said him, he meant me.
I did this because I was going to apply liquid masking fluid, some liquid latex.
Excuse me? I painted those?
Apply layers of paint on top of the model, chip away the excess, look, and you'd be left with shiny undercoat of bolt gun metal, and all you gotta do is scratch it away of the areas you don't want. I learned, sadly, when doing this, that a little bit of latex, watch, goes a long way. Too much, and ridiculous amounts come off. So I am going to be left with pretty metal looking tanks because I put too much liquid latex on. You
mean when I did that?
I highly suggest testing out more than what I did. I put it on quite heavily, and I've used this stuff before in making zombie makeup, so I should have known better. But I built the paint up on all of my tanks, basically starting off with the foundation paint of green, Narlock green, the dark green foundation paint. So it goes on thick. It was easy. I actually commissioned my other little sister to do it, and after I had it all base coated, I did an ink wash to the model of brown ink, which turned it ridiculously brown, but that's okay because it got into all the cracks and crevices and really gave some deep colors in all the cracks. Then I built up a lighter green, I think camo green, on top. And then on top of that, I dry brushed goblin green. It's nice, it's almost a yellow. And that's how you can see all the different waves and texture. See, all of this is liquid latex, liquid masking fluid. It would be terrible when I start peeling it off. It's all gonna come off in, see, large pieces. Which I'm now thinking I probably have to paint these again. More money for my little sisters.
You are gonna pay me, right?
Of course. It kind of looks cool, the stuff that is chipped away. I guess I could dry brush over top of it. That's pretty much what I did so far on the tanks. Now, the Rhinos, I did a little bit different. Oh, thanks, MiniWarGamer Dave. This is a standard Rhino. We have some conversion work, green stuff. Just fine little rolls of green stuff that I just made all kinds of Nurgle designs all over the tank. These are some kind of tube for your car. I didn't need it in my old car anymore, so I took it off. Found there were different sizes and I cut them and stuck them on. They're sort of like ventilation shafts or growths of stuff that would shoot out spores or other things to infest the air with their putridness. These vein tentacle things are just yarn and super glued them on the inside. But these are sort of like, I didn't super glue them so hardcore to the tank itself as I did this one. I just sort of like layered the glue on this. It's much more stuck on. This I was trying to do sort of, it makes it look like it's more alive, like it's more 3D. This makes it look like it's more flat. This one being put more glue on. These models aren't done yet. I'm planning on putting some pinks and oranges and yellows inside the tentacles, and as well as some of the recessed Nurgle areas on the models. Look at that door, it's sort of like caved in there, that's pretty sweet. And this is the Predator hatchback open thing. I just put the green stuff on the inside and built it around and had the tentacles coming out of it. And of course they got like the door, it's like a jar being like pushed out with green stuff and Nurgle junk. New cool Nurgle stuff on the bottom. That's really neat. And these guys, they're not glued in. I could interchange them with other drivers. These guys in my army, they're supposed to be chaos. They're possessed rhinos, that's it. They're possessed rhinos, so demonically possessed because it lowers their ballistic skill, but I don't have any weapons shooting on these rhinos, so they're more transports and walls for my troops. So that's pretty cool.